Why did they put you guys in the same cell together? Why were you and Tristan together?
So much of this podcast we're going to have to cut out, if I'll tell you. So much of the podcast we're going to have to cut out until after. I'll tell you. Because they bugged our cell. So when me and Tristan were separate and then we ended up getting put in the same cell, me and Tristan instantly knew. I was like, hello. He's like, oh, hi, how are you? I was like, good, good. And I was like, why else would they put us in one fucking cell? So then we start talking about Ricky Tan, the crime boss from Hong Kong, and how Carter and Lee are the only ones who can stop him. And what we were doing is describing the plot of Rush Hour 2. We're describing Rush Hour.
A good old Chris Tucker reference.
They're in the case files. Ricky Tan, Carter, Lee, all of it. Hong Kong, all of it. It's all in the case files.
You're joking about
100%
that.
Truth. Talk about Rush Hour 2. And then I said to Tristan,
turned into a buddy comedy.
Oh yeah. So we're talking about Rush Hour 2. It's all in the case file. Carter, Lee, Ricky Tan. It's all the wiretap. And then I said to Tristan, I whispered in his ear, I was like, they bugged this cell. Let's prove it. So we started talking about Ireland. I said, I wonder if they found the assets in Ireland. They took everything in Romania. I wonder if they found the assets in Ireland. We talked about it for about a week, and then we saw it on the news. Investigation expanded to Ireland. Neither him or I have ever been to Ireland in our lives. Never been there. No connection to it. So I was like, look, told you. I was like, yeah. So we continued to talk shit. So that's why they put us together. So we had to kind of develop sign language in the cell. So we didn't talk very much because everything was being listened to, right?
Wow.
So we had just like sign language between us.
And how are you getting this information? Like when the Ireland thing broke, who's conveying this information?
There was a tiny TV in the corner. We did have a TV, but it was all Romanian news. It was only Romanian news, so there's no entertainment value. I don't speak Romanian, and it's just Romanian news. But when my face would come up, and then Ireland would come up in the news. So they tapped our cell. They wiretapped our cell because they had nothing. It was about a month in, and they thought maybe they'll talk about what we need.
Now, at what point did you know that's the right approach to take? Was it immediate?
As soon as we saw each other, we knew that why they put us in there. We fucking knew instantly. 100% they've tapped this cell. Why would they put us together? Doesn't make any other.
By the way, great move from their end, but great move for you to counter that.
And this is my point. The incompetence of my enemies. This is my point. I keep winning. I keep winning every game. Every chess game they put me down for, I just checkmate them. They must hate me. It's no longer just law. It's personal. These people hate me. They go, I have an idea. I know what we can do. Let's take Tristan from that cell. Let's put him in Andrew's cell. Let's give him a medical paper, and let's pretend he needs to go there for a medical reason so he's closer to the doctor, and let's put them together, and let's wiretap it. And let's take Andrew out, because they took me out that morning. Let's take him for an interview at DCAT, and let's waste his time so we can install the bugs, and then we'll bring him back, and the next day we'll put Tristan in, and this is our plan. And then Carter, Lee, crime boss,
Rush Hour 2.
And then when they find out it's a fucking movie, they hate me. It's personal.
Andrew, if that's
they
true,
hate me.
That's the funniest thing ever.
Thank you.
How confident are you that things are tapped here in your place?
I've had this place scanned.
Okay.
I've had a team from Sweden come, and they spent about 4 days going through everything. But I still pretend it is.
Sure.
But they didn't find me.
Okay.
But
it took them 4 days to scan the entire
4
place.
days, everything.
Now, why would they not wiretap this place, or why would they not put stuff in this place?
Because their spying limit by law was exceeded during the early. There's a law of how long they can spy on you in Romania. So they spied on me for X amount of months. I think it's 4 or 5 months until they raise a criminal complaint against you. Then they cheated because they stopped spying on me and spied on Tristan. Same thing. And they did each person in the house, you see. And now there's no one, they can't spy on us by law anymore. Anything they find, we can now go to the European Court of Human Rights and use against them. So they can't do it. So that's why we think this place wasn't bugged. But when I first got out, the first 4 days, everything was scanned.
Of course, you have to.
Everything.
And you almost have to even think and assume that maybe when BBC came, did you have guys like watching every move they were making? You had to almost put like one-on-one, right? Somebody's watching everything they're doing.
Everything.
You have to do it, right? You can't be. You have to be overly paranoid and skeptical with these guys.
If they want to hear about, Ricky Tang's crime lord, if they want to hear more about the crime syndicate in Hong Kong, I can tell them all about it because Carter and Lee is going to get it under control.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.